Johnny here from JC Trading with you today. Now, I'm just going to do a quick rundown video of the TopstepX platform. There's been a few people inquiring about it. It is quite simple to use, but I'm just going to break it down for you and explain to you how I look at it and use it basically. So this is what you get when you log into the TopstepX website. This is the initial layout that you do get. Now, there's quite a lot on here that might put people off. Now, you can see similarly here, the chart section here. Now the chart section is very similar to TradingView because if you see here, you've got a little icon that says TradingView. It is an element of TradingView. There is one downside to this though. You're very limited to what indicators that can be used. However, for me, it's not really that hugely important. I do my analysis on TradingView and then I do executions on here. So I'm just going to break it down for you here. Now you've got this little section here that says the order form. Now this is where you can basically put your buy, your sell market order in. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to clear everything off. Like the DOM here, we don't use the DOM at JC Trading, so I'm going to get rid of that. The time and sales here, that's irrelevant for me, so I'm going to get rid of that as well. And then everything down here, you've got the accounts that you've got, any positions that are open, any orders that you've taken, any current trades that you're in, quotes, and then the tilt here. The tilt is basically, it gives you the percentage of each of the main categories you've got here. So you've got the S&P, the NASDAQ, crude and gold. And you can see the numbers here. You've got 55% along, 45% short, 63. It tells you what the amount of people using TopStep, what their positions are. It's something we don't use again at JC Trading. So I'm literally just going to close all of them off. Now this is what I have on the screen pretty much. Same principle as TradingView. Any of the add-ons that I do use, any positions that I like to use, and then this here is what I like to basically do my executions. Executions for this, they are pretty simple to use. So say for instance we're in a position here and we want to go into a buy position. We click the buy position. You can see here we've entered the market. To create the stop loss, all we do is we drag down and put the stop loss there. Take profit, you drag up to there. So that's pretty simple and straightforward. Let me just close the position, and that closes your position off for you. So it's pretty straightforward. You've got active positions here, change it up to however many contracts you want to use. The contract section here tells you what TopstepX allow you to trade. So anything you do need, you need to make sure it stays in here and make sure it correlates to what you're trading here. Your order type, same as self-explanatory pretty much. The number of contracts, you can manually change that if you want to. So we'll just leave it as the one. And that's all over here on this trading section. So when you click on this trading section, it brings up this chart here. Now the one below it is a trader hub. The trader hub is pretty nice to actually see because it gives you all market news and economic events that are upcoming within the market. If it is any major impact with anything, it'll put it in red. And if you scroll down, it tells you everything that you need specific to the date and moving forward. Now, this bit next to it here, the performance stats on the left, this here I think is brilliant. I think it's absolutely fantastic because it gives you an overall breakdown of what your trades you're doing per week or per day. It tells you profit or loss, your win percentage. So you can see here I've taken 2 trades on this practice account. The showing is minus $10 is just purely just as educational purposes basically. Scrolling down, it just continues through, gives you all the data and relevant you need. And then this section here, I think this is brilliant, this section here. So you can see here, the 12th of November, I've taken 2 trades today. If I click on there, it'll tell you what trades I've taken, the positions I was taking them in, the entry price, the exit price, total profit and loss, and then the fees included. Now what you can do here, you can actually add a daily journal where you can put down your journal experiences, why you entered the trade, why you exited the trade, how you felt before, during, after the trade, what you liked about it, anything that can improve your journaling skills, get it in this section here. But not only that, save the journal there, it'll save it. If I scroll down as well, if I then click onto this here, this little plus section here, it brings up an individual trade taken for test. Save it. So that then saves it in the journal. So when it comes to the end of the week, you can actually go down and break down your individual trades that you've taken during the week, which is fantastic. So let's click off that. There's left me a journal entry. Now moving to the settings section here. Now there is a section here, copy trading. Now I've got an Express account here and then a practice account. If I want to copy trade anything, I'd have to select the Express account Now that'll be my lead account. And then if I come across the practice November and then put it onto a follow and then save the changes, you can see up here, this has moved to a follower account. If we go into this new 50k Express account, it becomes the lead account. So anything I now put onto this chart here, if I enter a position solidly on here, I'm not going to because it's a live account. It will literally copy it across the different accounts. So that's the settings for that. I'm going to actually clear that off because I'm not using it on this account. And then next to it, here is your risk settings. Position risk and profit brackets. Now this is where you can set a limit amount per trade. So if you want to risk, say, $150 per trade, $150 per trade, and you want a target of $1,000 for the trade, and then automatically apply the risk. If I click on save, now that there will automatically put me into a position no matter what contract size is. So if I go here now, if I go buy one, it's automatically put me a hard stop loss and a hard take profit in. And then all you do is you can measure it accordingly if you want to change it around. So that's that setting there. You can adjust that accordingly to suit yourself. I'm going to take that off because I don't want that automatically applying now. The next one across, charts and data. It's just basic data upload speed. There's nothing really here beneficial apart from this section here. Chart value display type. Now you can change it between dollar, ticks, percent, and even points to suit you accordingly. Ideally, you want either ticks or points just to get that monetary value away. And then the chart plot alignment, it's obviously to the right hand side for me, so I'll leave that there. Now, privacy. This here is for people who stream on a daily basis. What you can see here at the top, you've got the balances. The MLL is your market loss limit, basically your profit and loss, and then your up profit and loss. And if I just basically close all of these off like this and click save, you can see it's just starred them off. So if I am streaming, it basically hides my balance from people. Now the next section here, hotkeys. Got the buy market there, I've got a set hotkey 1. If I go to the sell market, I'll put that to a hotkey of 2, confirm. Now I've set these as hotkeys here. Now you can just literally come onto the chart here and you can press the number 1 and 2. However, you need to hit this H button here so it enables a hotkey. So as you can see, 150k practice account, I'm going to hit the number 1 now. It's put me in for a buy position there. And if I want to sell it, it takes it off straight away. So that's my hotkeys enabled. And then if you want to take those off, you have to literally disable them and process it from there. Now with the hotkeys, I'm actually going to clear these just for my purposes moving forward so I don't forget. And then the next bit across is the miscellaneous. Now it's just basically sound alerts, visual alerts, and regular font size. So that's that for the settings section of that. Now the next one down is TopStep TV. If I click on this, it will bring up TopStep TV, and whatever TopStep TV is live at the time, it'll put that little screen there so you can watch it whilst you're on the charts. It is quite handy. And then the bit below is the support section. Now, I quite like the support section because you can give feedback. Basically, you put a thread in here and people can upvote it. You can get indicators added. You can ask questions to the coaches. The roadmap itself just tells you what's coming up with TopStep and what they're planning to do with anything. And then the monthly roadmap and the quarterly roadmap are exactly the same. TopStep 5-minute tutorials. This tells you all the TopstepX tutorials. Now, if you've got TopstepX, you can go through these. These videos are all on YouTube on the TopStep TV platform. Any platform help center brings you up to the Project X help center here. Any questions or any things you've got issues, you come onto there. Go back to TopstepX there. TopStep support resources takes to the TopStep website. The actual TopStep Health Center, any articles that you need to go through. And then last but not least is the TopStep Discord. It just takes to the TopStep Discord, which you're allowed to join. Now, if you are using TopstepX, I strongly suggest you join the TopStep Discord, because if any issues, any questions, you can always put it there and people will get back to you quite quickly. That's just a basic rundown of the platform itself. Now, there is something else here I want to touch on with the chart. Now, if I say, for instance, I was looking at putting an entry position here, what I'd do is I'd come to the level here, I'd right click. In fact, let's get rid of that first. I'll right click there. And I want to go in for a market buy market 1. That puts me in for a buy market 1 there. If I go to here, limit buy, so I'm buying a limit order, it puts me a limit order in there, and now that adjusts that to there. Now if I want to put a hard stop in, say down here, a stop sell, sell one. So that puts me a stop market ordering because I'm going in for a buy, I'm putting in for a sell there. So that's me literally cancelling the market off, and vice versa if you are changing direction. Um, as you can see as well, you can adjust the number of contracts accordingly, which way you want to do that. And then just settings are pretty much the exact same as TradingView. It's just a little brief rundown, guys. I hope it helps with the TopstepX layout. Any questions, just please don't be afraid to drop them in the comments, and we'll get back to you. See you later.